Are there any products that you think give parents a false sense of security?
Yes, I consider that those like alarms can actually be a false sense of security. There has been no proof that the American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends that those are not actually really precautions for a sudden infant death, because in reality, what happened is that those alarms, it either they could create anxiety or this false sense of security, but they won't really prevent an accident. So the key is to actually share a room, but not share the bed. Have the baby in the same room. At least for the first 6 months, you can have the bassinet in the same, like next to the bed. And that way you make sure that baby is okay. And of course, having all these other precautions. Avoid also using like crib bumpers, because crib bumpers can be actually something that gives you, oh, he won't bump his head or something, but actually they could suffocate if the baby rolls over and is sleeping. So that those actually are things that we have to be cautious with. And also like the bars to prevent the baby from coming out of the crib. So that those are actually things that we have to make sure that they are properly, and based on the consumer's website, make sure that they are properly aligned so they don't allow actually an accident, baby getting stuck or things like that. So those are important things that we think that they could give us safety, but probably they could also create an accident.
Yes.
I would add, even the baby monitors might give you a false sense of security. Um, a baby monitor is never a substitute for putting your eyes actually on the baby.
Yes.
So
Yes.
they're great, and I think everyone should have them. But you should always, you know, periodically go in and actually physically look at the baby, because you just can't rely solely on that. I don't think there should be extended periods of times where you're like, oh, I didn't see the baby for several hours. So a baby monitor could give a false sense of security.
Thank you. Another really good point to remember. And you've all touched on a couple of references, the Academy of Pediatrics, websites for consumer safety. What are the references that you give to parents so that they have something that is, let's say, approved, or are the ones that are actually setting the standards? Because we all know you can find any reference you want these days. And so it's important that parents have a respected reference.
Yeah, so my go-to website is the American Academy of Pediatrics website for parents. It's healthychildren.org.
Great
They have
resource.
excellent safety information and product information on there, and they update it regularly. There's stuff about car seat safety in there, sleep safety, why we do these things and why we recommend them. I feel like it's really important. You know, there's a lot of people throwing information at you when you're a new parent, and it's important to know why. Have that extra layer of why. It helps the family feel more confident in the decisions that they're making for their children and their family. And so the healthychildren.org has excellent information on it. It also has it will send out periodic emails with updates on recalled products. And so I think that that's my number one go-to.
Great.
Same for me. I really like the healthychildrens.org, because it's actually something based on the American Academy of Pediatrics target to parents. So it's very easy to understand, and actually has a lot of great information and great resources, not only on this topic, but in a variety of topics. Something else too about the consumer product safety. Another website I like is the Consumer Report, because there too we can actually see like really an accurate reviews of the safety of the products, and actually that can help us to make a more conscious buying, and make sure that what we are buying is safe and is approved at the same time. So those are like little other keys.
So I'm going to do the opposite. I don't give a lot of sites for people to reference. I do have some handouts, anticipatory guidance of things you should think of, and, you know, things to be aware of. But I also like to warn parents to not become Google Docs.
Oh, yeah.
And start
Yeah.
creating different ways of providing nutrition or different ways of sleeping patterns, and you can find anything on the
Oh, you
internet,
sure
and
can.
everything is not
Yes.
safe. So
Yep.
I advise them that if you do see something that is non-traditional or maybe a little different, please talk to me first so we can have a
That's
discussion about it.
fantastic.
Because you would be amazed at some of the things that people are like, oh, I heard this and it sounds like a great idea. And I'm like, no, don't do that.